Hello and welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the stories that shape our world. Whether you're a history buff, a political junkie, or just curious about the figures who define our time, we're thrilled to have you here. If you enjoy thought-provoking content, hit that subscribe button and join our community for weekly videos that unpack the lives and legacies of global icons. Today, we're exploring the incredible journey of Donald Trump, a man whose name sparks passion, debate, and everything in between. His life is a story of ambition, controversy, and reinvention. So, let's get started. Born on June 14, 1946 in Queens, New York, Trump grew up in a world of wealth. His father, Fred, built a real estate empire, renting apartments to working-class families. His mother, Mary, a Scottish immigrant, raised 5 children with a strong sense of discipline. Young Donald was bold, even rebellious, sent to the New York Military Academy at 13 to channel his energy. He thrived there, excelling in sports and leadership. In 1968, he graduated from the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania with a degree in economics, setting the stage for his future. At 25, Trump joined his father's business, Elizabeth Trump and Son. By 1971, he was in charge, renaming it the Trump Organization. He had a vision: make the Trump name a symbol of luxury. He moved into Manhattan, developing Trump Tower, a 58-story skyscraper that became his crown jewel in 1983. He bought the Plaza Hotel, turned Mar-a-Lago in Florida into a private club, and invested heavily in Atlantic City casinos like the Trump Taj Mahal. But big bets brought big risks. 6 of his businesses filed for bankruptcy in the 1990s and 2000s, including his casinos. Critics called him reckless. Supporters saw resilience. Trump bounced back, branding everything from steaks to golf courses. His 1987 book, The Art of the Deal, became a bestseller, painting him as a master negotiator. Then came The Apprentice, a reality show that ran from 2004 to 2015. It turned Trump into a household name with his catchphrase, "You're fired," echoing across America. Trump's political journey started quietly. In the 1970s and 1980s, he donated to both Democrats and Republicans, backing leaders like Jimmy Carter and Ronald Reagan. He tested a presidential run in 2000 with the Reform Party but stepped back. By 2016, he was ready. Running as a Republican, he tapped into voter anger with his slogan, "Make America Great Again." His outsider status and brash style stood out. He defeated Hillary Clinton, winning 304 electoral votes to her 227, despite losing the popular vote by nearly 3 million. At 70, he became the first president with no government or military experience. His first term, from 2017 to 2021, was a roller coaster. He signed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act in 2017, slashing rates for businesses and individuals. It boosted the economy but swelled the federal deficit to $1 trillion by 2019. He appointed 3 Supreme Court justices, Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett, shifting the court rightward for a generation. He named over 200 federal judges, a record pace. On immigration, he pushed a travel ban on Muslim-majority countries, expanded the border wall with Mexico, and enforced a policy that separated families at the border, sparking outrage. Abroad, he pulled the United States out of the Paris Climate Agreement and the Iran nuclear deal. He started a trade war with China, imposing tariffs that hit both economies. Yet he scored wins too, brokering peace deals between Israel and several Arab states and meeting North Korea's Kim Jong-un, the first sitting president to do so. The COVID-19 pandemic defined his final year. Trump signed a $2 trillion relief package, the CARES Act, to support struggling Americans. But he downplayed the virus, clashed with health experts, and pushed unproven treatments. In October 2020, he caught COVID-19, recovering after a brief hospitalization. His presidency also saw historic turmoil. He was impeached twice. First in 2019 for pressuring Ukraine to investigate Joe Biden, Then in 2021 for inciting the January 6th Capitol attack after claiming the 2020 election, which he lost to Biden by 306 to 232 electoral votes, was stolen. Over 60 lawsuits challenging the results failed. The Capitol attack left 7 dead and millions in damages. Both impeachments ended in Senate acquittals. Trump didn't fade. In 2022, he announced his 2024 run. Despite surviving an assassination attempt in July, he campaigned fiercely, picking J.D. Vance as his running mate. He defeated Kamala Harris, winning 312 electoral votes and 49.9% of the popular vote. Now, in his second term, starting January 2025, Trump's pushing aggressive policies: mass deportations, new tariffs, and deregulation. Border crossings hit a record low of 7,180 in March 2025. He signed 5 bills, including one honoring a crime victim, and issued 39 pardons in his first 100 days. But challenges persist. Over 200 lawsuits target his policies, and his approval rating sits between 38 and 44%.
Trump's legal troubles are a saga of their own. In 1973, he and his father settled a lawsuit accusing them of housing discrimination. In 2023, he was found liable for battery and defamation in a case brought by writer E. Jean Carroll. In 2024, he was convicted on 34 felony counts for falsifying business records tied to a hush money payment to an adult film star. He became the first convicted felon elected president, receiving an unconditional discharge in January 2025. Other cases, from election interference to mishandling classified documents, still loom. Personally, Trump's life is as colorful as his career. He's been married 3 times, to Ivana from 1977 to 1992, with 3 children, Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric, to Marla Maples from 1993 to 1999, with 1 daughter, Tiffany, and to Melania since 2005, with 1 son, Barron. He has 11 grandchildren. His net worth, estimated in the billions, is debated, but his brand is global. Trump's legacy divides America. Supporters see a bold leader who disrupted a broken system, cut taxes, and reshaped the judiciary. Critics call his rhetoric divisive, pointing to legal battles and the Capitol riot. Historians rank his first term among the lowest, citing chaos and polarization. Yet his comeback in 2024 proves his enduring influence. Love him or not, Donald Trump's story is far from over. What do you think of this larger-than-life figure? Share your thoughts below.